You know that deep place where tears reside? Mine is shaped by the devastation we bring to the earth and each other, where the loss of sacred home, beauty, and life cuts to my heart, and the cruelty to our furry kin is hard to bear. When these tears surface and I wonder how I can best make a difference, the idea has kept coming: create a space that inspires and empowers people to be a beneficial presence for the earth.
Hi, my name is Helen, an environmentalist and educator who is passionate about instilling a culture of ecological interdependence and harmony in our youth. I've been privileged to work with young people for over 12 years. I am continuously inspired by how they respond to values of earth care, internalizing them and becoming environmental champions in their own right. This has been proven year after year, where their passion and love for earth care has ripple effects throughout schools and communities, through, for example, the establishment of food gardens, clean environments, and environmental activism.
To fulfill my dream of inspiring our future generations to become a beneficial presence for the earth, I've developed an earth school in Hogsback, a mountain village surrounded by exquisite natural beauty. Indigenous Afro-montane forests filled with life, including many endangered and endemic species, flower-filled grasslands, waterfalls, rivers and streams, and impressive mountains characterize the landscape. There is a sense of enchantment, possibility, and adventure, where a connection with the earth is easy to cultivate. There is also a wealth of environmental knowledge and expertise held within members of the community, who willingly share their knowledge as part of the Earth Schools program.
The school is focused on instilling a deep love for, knowledge about, and meaningful earth action in the hearts, hands and minds of our next generation. Packages are offered to suit the needs of each school. We offer programs that cater for school excursions to provide nature experiences and opportunities for team building and growth, environmental clubs to assist students in their eco-development, the school curriculum, where environmental experiences are directly linked to the learning outcomes and assessment standards of the curriculum. Learners are taken on a journey into experience, where theory and concepts learned in natural science, social science, technology, and life sciences become experienced, tangible, real, and exciting, and ones that learners can relate to. The indigenous forest, for example, is a perfect place to learn about how ecosystems function, the interrelationships between species. Can you hear the sound of the crazy Christmas beetles celebrating summer? Natural and human factors that disrupt the system, and local conservation efforts to restore the balance in the system, as explored in the theme Life and Living in Natural Science, Term 1 in Grade 8.
For the last 3 years, learners have attended intensive week-long programs at the Earth School, and they leave as eco-champions for their homes, schools, and communities. Activities have included learning about the soil with Diana, a woman who understands the intricate workings of soil and plants.
Soil for me is that realization of core. The soil is full of life, and children are afraid of the macroorganisms like the worms and the spiders and all those kind of things. And so I tell them a bit about what they do and how important it is. For example, if we have a pile of leaves here and nothing happens to that pile of leaves, and then another pile of leaves fall and nothing happens to it because we don't have any of these little critters to break them down and become soil to grow things, then the whole world will just be full.
Experiencing agroecology with Bukle, a passionate and deeply knowledgeable Xhosa woman of the earth. Animal care with Anka, who has opened an animal shelter in Hogsback.
I promise to take care of animals, to help the neglected. I promise to love the animals.
Adventures and times of reflection in wild, sacred spaces. Team building and leadership training at Hobbiton, a local adventure and leadership training centre. Sustainable grassland management at an economically viable farm that has recently been declared a nature reserve due to the sustainable practices adopted on the farm. Learning about the local wildlife, including the endangered Simango monkeys and endemic Cape parrots. Indigenous tree planting. Time at the local market to connect with local Hogsback people and buy some local produce for a picnic in an indigenous forest. Learners have experienced a fundamental shift in their values and attitudes towards nature and their knowledge of their environment. They now engage in meaningful actions that benefit their homes, schools, and communities.
My heart changed very much. I will not let my environment become a mess. I will try everything in my best heart to fight for our environment.
I want to be an earth champion in the village as a person who loves nature.
The school's base is located at Wild Fox Hill, where practices of self-sufficiency are at its heart. The homestead is completely off-grid, relying on the sun to provide energy that is stored in a solar system, rain to provide water stored in rain tanks, indigenous and fruit tree planting, worm farms, use of local resources to build structures, and growing fresh vegetables. The students are inspired by these examples of self-sufficiency and become empowered to adopt such practices.
A wooden cabin is provided for teachers and tented accommodation for the children. The campsites are designed to enhance nature connection through textures, smells, sounds, and a radiant array of color. As our earth is constantly transforming itself, so do we as humans. And with the help of our own personal energy and effort, we can assist in this transformation. Much like building the Earth School, one piece at a time, one day at a time, we create a beautiful space in the midst of our natural world. By teaching our youth, they transform into conscious eco-warriors, our guardians of tomorrow.